Double click on this one, change this one to blue. Double click on this one, yellow. So today we're going to learn about gradient. We're going to choose a circle over here, hit shift, draw a perfect circle, and notice the middle is gray, the outside is kind of a green. If you look at the fill here, the fill would be gray, the outside would be green, and we can actually choose right underneath it color, gradient, or none. If I choose none, you're not going to have that fill there. If I choose gradient, now you have this gradient option. Now let's make sure you go up here to window. Make sure you turn on your color window and your gradient window. These two will pop up right here. These are kind of important. Here we can adjust the gradient, and here we can see our colors. And if you have drawn the circle and you only see the option of black here, that means you are in grayscale mode. This happens a lot for beginners. They get really frustrated. They're trying to draw something with a lot of color and it won't let them. If that happens, just come to this color menu, go to this hamburger menu and choose, notice it's on grayscale. If you're going to be printing it, choose CMYK. If it's going to be for the web, you're safe with doing RGB. And now we have access to colors. So I can actually choose a different color to make that gradient. We have a gradient bar here at the bottom, so it's going from on the left, white, to the right, green. I can grab this little diamond and decide how much white and how much green I really want. Like so. And what if we want to change these colors? Let me double click this one. Let's choose red, and then let's double click the other point and make it maybe blue. So we're able to have that effect. But we're not limited with just 2 points. If I simply click anywhere on this bar, it's going to add another point. I can add as many points as I want and make them transition to as many colors. So I can double click on this one, for instance, make it, let's say, yellow, and now there's a yellow in there. Double click on this, and now there is a blue. And I can adjust accordingly however I want it to. So a lot of colors and a lot of options. Let's say I made a mistake. I don't want it there. This blue doesn't belong here. So I'm just simply going to left click and drag it straight down and let go. This yellow, I don't want here anymore. I'm going to left click on it and then drag it straight down. And now we're down to just the 2. If you're going to change the angle of the gradient, I can hit maybe 80 here. And so it totally changes. Say 130, changes again. Okay, and another example with the gradient, let's draw another shape. Maybe let's do a star this time. So here we have a star out here. It's got our current gradient on there. But what if we wanted to make the gradient a little more unique? For instance, I could draw, let's actually go to a circle for this one. And we want this to be more of a spherical look. We can choose this option right here, radial. So our first one was linear. That's the default. Then we have radial. Click that. And then we can adjust how we want that to look, like so. So back to the star, let's add a lot of different gradients simply by clicking this freeform. Freeform, and I can click pretty much anywhere. And this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's quick, easy, and it's free. I can move these around. I can add as many of these points as I want, and it'll just try to merge these together. I can change any of these by just double clicking. Double click on this one, change this one to blue. Double click on this one. Let's change this to yellow. And we can edit it later. So if we click on this, we click edit gradient, and then now we have access to change these. Now you'll notice we can expand some colors so that they're more dominant than others. This little part right here, just left click that little circle, make it bigger. And then it's more dominant. Okay, so another thing is that if I draw a shape here like that, and I actually use the gradient tool, which is over here on the toolbar, it actually says gradient tool, left click on that, and now you can do the same thing directly on the object itself. That is a quick look at the gradient tool. If you are really good at everything I just showed you, then you're going to do great building things in Adobe Illustrator. This would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's quick, easy, and it's free.